Привет, it's Johanna Swan. Have you ever wondered about quitting everything and just move to a different country? Well, not only that I had that thought, I actually did it. I just quit my job and moved to Asia. If you follow my channel, you know that I currently live in Paris and I'm from there, and I've been living in the States for about 8 years before moving back to France. So I'm already familiar, moving to one place to another, but I was living to the US and coming back from my own country. Moving to Asia was a totally different story. I was well established in France. I had a long-term position. I was working in an international company for over 2 years. Everything was doing well for me. I was gonna buy my flat. I was good. I was really good. And my friend just popped up a question. How do you feel about going to Asia for a couple months? Like 6 months. I was like, yeah, I got my job, I got everything going, it's gonna be hard for me to get that much vacation of time. Maybe I can get a month. As the detail of the trip came along, if I was gonna stay 1 month, I will only do one country, Indonesia, just for a month. So I was thinking like a month and a half. Like at least I will do Indonesia and then Thailand. But then, I was still thinking a month and a half would be very hard for me to get that time off from work. One day, I had a breakthrough. I decided to quit my job, no longer buying that apartment, and put all my things to the storage and then just go. In order to do that, I have to be extremely prepared. I was very busy. I was traveling all around the place. Actually, in 2017, I spent more time outside France than in France. Actually, I was constantly trying to travel anyway. I went to Senegal, I went to New York, I went to Russia, I went to Germany, and I never had enough. So I had that appetite for traveling. So Asia will be the perfect things for me. So I managed to be able to leave from work and have a nice compensation check. So that was a good part cover. But I still had one major problem. How I'm gonna take care of my cat? Could I bring my cat along with me, not knowing the trip I'm gonna have, the quarantine things? I need to have someone to take care of my cat. I was very lucky that my friend, she helped me out finding the right person to take care of my cat during that trip. My cat was actually a little bit too much to take care of because he gained a lot of weight. I could not believe how much weight he gained. I was like, oh, come on. And that was not the only difficulty. The other one was moving out. I have so much stuff that I already had a storage because I have too much things going on and my flat was too small. So I need to take a bigger storage, move everything into one storage to another. And the thing is, like, a lot of things that I bought in my home were built in my home and could not get out by the door. So it had to be by the windows. And my street was having too much traffic as well. And those things cost a lot of money and I had a lot of bad surprise. And I have to move out in a rush. I was very happy to have friends to help me out. But moving was not easy, even though it was not the first time I was moving. And then here we go. Finally, I'm leaving that flat that I was there from 2013 to 2017. And in France, it's very hard to find a flat. So I was really holding on to it. So when I was finally committed to leave, that was huge for me because I tried to rent it out when I was out, and I'm like, oh, let me ask the owner because I don't own the flat if it's okay. He said yes, but I need to pay the money in advance. I was like, so if I want to go to Asia for 6 months, who would want to rent a flight and pay 6 months ahead? No one. So to me, it was like saying no without saying, kind of tricked me there. But whatever, I just left and good luck to him. What I love about Asia, it was very easy for me for the first 2 months is that I have 2 mama. We had a mama in Indonesia, so it was very nice to have someone, You can leave your stuff there when you're going to a different island. For example, we're in Bali and we need to go to Gili Trawangan, so we left some of our stuff with her and just bring few things with us so we don't have to carry everything. So stuff like that can help you out. Then we also have a mama in Thailand that I'm still in touch with her. I adore her. She was very nice and sweet to us. Like, she takes us a lot of places. It was great to have her by her side. She's a very nice human being. So I was very lucky for the first 2 months with my friend. So the country we were visiting was Indonesia, like I mentioned. We were like in Kuta, Ubud, we were like moving around because we went to Gili Trawangan, and then we went to Thailand. So we were in Bangkok and Chiang Mai, and the thing is, we also went to the full moon party. First, beach was great, and then we went to Vietnam, we went to the Philippines, we went to Hong Kong. At the end of the trip, it was a little bit cold there because Hong Kong was mostly in December, and we did a lot of back and forth, because we had like a 2-month visa for Thailand, but we missed it so much that we were taking a trip and we tried as much as we can going back to Thailand and enjoy the best we can, as we had a friend there and we wanted to have Christmas there, so we had to go back to Thailand anyhow. I had some good and bad story, but I just remember the best story. Like, for example, like one of the bad things that happened to me was like a huge tooth pain. I was in pain, but I was very lucky to be in Bangkok, and it was not even far from home because we had a really nice apartment over there, and they treated so well, and it was even cheaper than France. And with my insurance, I got the money back. So I just remembered the good things, the laugh after it, not before. Being in Asia, was great, but at some point I now have to come back to France. I come back to France, it was very hard. It was very difficult for me because the temperature was different. It was very cold because it was winter, in January it's very hard. The cost, I was not used to the price in France anymore because it is so cheap. To be honest, and I was homeless. I was homeless, but I got a job offer. So I came because I got a job offer, and that was the thing that pushed me actually to go back to France, because I was not really eager to go back. And the thing is, like, I met my bosses in real life, my coworker in real life, and the office for the first time on my first day, because I did all my interview with Skype, and it started when I was in Chiang Mai actually, and it finished when I was in a full moon party. It was very unique, I never done that before, and now say it's a good or bad things, but anything is possible now. And the funny part is that I'm not even working for this company anymore. I changed the job so many times, and I'm very lucky to have a lot of friends that help me out when I get back to let me stay for about a month with my cats. Even though I pay my share for the flat when it comes to rent, but they allow me to stay, and stay in the living room for about a month. In my job, no one knew I was homeless. So, I had a long-term job. I was established technically in the career path, but I didn't get a home. So with all my unique experience, I just want to share the preparation, the struggle, the good, the bad part, through different episodes, all the country, what I remember, a lot of tips that can help you, because a lot of people try on the way to take advantage of us, thinking we're not wise enough to see the game. So it's very important for me to share as much as I can all the information that I have from my trips, and wish you can decide to take this journey one day, because we're a new generation right now that we love to travel. We love to say, you know what, screw that, I'm gonna go and live somewhere else. I found a lot of people in Thailand that were living their life because they wanted to change something. They they need that break to do something else. And it was great to meet those persons that are truly inspired. And I wish you well in these times. Hope that you like my content, and if you do, don't be afraid to subscribe to my channel and to click on the bell so you can have a notification whenever I post a new video. Stay safe and stay tuned, because I'm going to try to make it as a Sunday. I'm going to post all the episodes about Asia. I think Sunday seems like a great day for that, the end of the week, kind of relax and chill. And I stay safe. Thank you.